September. It's your teacher SJ. This is your 20-minute ankle repair, spine strengthening prenatal yoga video. You should have a long set of tube socks or a stretchy band, and don't mind if when I switch the angle of the camera, I go over and my face is out of shot. I'm just going to be showing you some leg work. So you already know this quite well, but you can sit on a bolster, or you can even sit on your birth ball if you ever need to at any point. And you want to always keep your knees below your hips, and if you ever feel that sitting cross-legged is agitating you, first try flexing your feet so as to support that Achilles, or you can extend your legs out. And if sitting with your legs out makes you round your spine, no worries, just put a towel underneath your bum or sit on top of a bolster. So just always have those things handy so you can just kind of move your body around in a way that works for the practice. So first things first, you're going to just take your stretchy band, and I'll just turn on the side here, and just place it over one of your feet, mostly at the ball of your foot, and then just kind of pull back on it. And you're going to start to rotate your foot around in circles, just pushing against the resistance. And obviously, as you get more progressed, you're going to always choke down the resistance, or you can even fold your resistance band over so that you get stronger and stronger pushing against that force. So you're just going to do about 5 going in one direction and 5 in the other. And the more you do this video, the more you'll learn to just get used to the movements, and you'll just breathe in and out. And your legs can always be a little bit wider to support your bump and to keep that pelvis open without overextending. And then going in the other direction. Good. And then to bring your core into it a little bit, please place the band over both of the balls of your feet. Okay. And then you can just choke back on the strap, pull back so that you can sit as tall as you can, and absolutely separate your feet wide to support your baby bump if you need that space. And you're going to breathe in and pull as tall as you can without getting those shoulders up to the ears, because you want no stress in your neck. And then as you breathe out, you're going to bring the baby into your body, and you're going to tuck your chin around your neck. Okay, and you're going to inhale to re-stack your vertebrae one on top of the other, and bring yourself up nice and tall, and place your shoulder blades on the back. Breathe in, and then you can do a deep shush breath. Shh. You can kind of push the balls of your feet into the resistance band as you curl the baby into you, really engaging those core muscles, and then breathe in as you restack. Good. So you're going to breathe very differently than me because you're pregnant, different lung capacity, but just always ensure that you're exhaling to round. That's that deep abdominal recruitment, and then you're inhaling when you restack. Always say exhale on your core effort. Okay. So you're going to do this about 8 times, and the resistance band is just here so that you're not using too much of your tummy or too much of your back. But you're still just exercising those vertebrae enough to help support your spine. Okay? Inhale onto your sitting bones, tailbone, middle spine, upper spine, shoulder blades squeezing together. Head comes up last, and then exhale, chin to chest. Hollow and pull the shoulder blades apart. Push the balls of your feet against that resistance band as you pull your body back into that rounded position, exhaling. Very bottom of the lungs, and then inhaling as you come all the way up. Good, and then you can just go ahead and do away with that resistance band, and I'll just re-angle over here. And you're just going to bring yourself over to a wall, and you can hold on with both palms, feet about hips distance apart, and you're going to bend at your knees, and then you're going to rise onto the balls of your feet, that place just below the toes. You're going to inhale to straighten the knees without snapping them too much, and then exhale as you bring your feet down. So inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lift up, and you want to feel those inner thighs really hugging towards your midline. Inhale, push into not only your big toe, but your little toe as you come up. And then exhale as you come down. Okay. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, heels down. Exhale, straighten. So you can do this just to the point that you feel your ankles are kind of firing and mobilizing. You've got some burn in your thighs. But usually I'd say about 8 times we'll do it. Inhale as you get tall. Exhale down. If you want to remove your hands, do some balance, go for it. That's excellent for your core. Spread the toes wide. Last one. And as you're walking over, just kind of swing your arms, release your body, do a little horse lift, and relax a wee bit. From here, you're going to do a little bit of side bending. So you may want to sit on your birth ball if you have it at your house, or if you have a rolled up towel just to lift your hips, you can do that sitting up. And this is mostly to open up the sidelines where you're tight around your lower back, to help you feel like you can breathe really well, so good for anxiety if there's any stressors in your life. So if you need to, flex your toes and just release your hips out a couple times. If you don't like doing the Sufi grinds with your legs crossed, then go ahead and extend them out, and always focus on flexing those toes back towards your face. Really strong ankles, really strong feet. Okay, so just let one hand creep away from your hip, shoulder down and shoulder blade squeezing onto the back. Your other arm reaches up, and you want to really imagine that someone is pulling your lowest rib away from your hip, but your hip stays anchored to the ground in cement, or your pelvis stays anchored to the ground in cement. And you're just going to kind of lift up this side of where baby lies, breathing in, wide open mouth, really release face. And then breathe out as you go to the side. And a really big key in anchoring your pelvis and keeping it stable is that whatever side you're reaching over to, the opposite sitting bone is gluing down into the ground. So it really helps you feel grounded. You can always walk away your hand that's on the floor, but don't let that opposite sitting bone lift. 3 more breaths. So really breathing into babe, into your lungs, sealing your pelvis down so you're getting right down into your lower back. Last breath. And breathing out. And instead of coming straight up, you're going to just let your hand topple down, walk your hands around to the front of your body, little back stretch here, little itty bitty back stretch. Your opposite hand walks away. Extend up, just trying to keep your shoulder away from your ear. Breathe in right into the sides of your ribs, right into baby. Super glue the sit bones down, and then exhaling over. And for this part, just close your eyes and just breathe in as you pull your lowest rib up and away from your pelvis. And then breathe out as you just dome your body over to the side. And if you want to work the core, you're always doing